Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on a Thursday, September the 16th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is doing good today. It's a NFL Thursday. Chargers and the Chiefs. We'll talk about that like we always do on a Thursday because NFL is here. Probably touch on some college football for tomorrow and Major League Baseball. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. Max Wager, winning free picks. And, of course, I threw in the Bookie Blasters this week. Why not? Why not? So hit that notification bell so you know every day. We fire away about 12 noon. Saturdays, a little bit earlier, right? 11:30-ish. We kick off because we have noon games. And then in November, we have noon tip-offs with college hoops. So a little earlier on Saturdays. 53 days away from college basketball. I'm excited. I don't know. If you're new here, I kind of like college basketball.
Yes, I'm ready for the 40-game slates on Saturday night.
Yeah, I thought a
40 plays, not 40 games.
Yeah, I thought a 20-pack on a Saturday, 25. When there's 140 games, I'm going to bet them. I can't just pick and choose. I'm going to say, I'm going to go. We go full throttle. That's why we have like 10 college games every week. Just it is what it is. 7-day steal is stealing across the bottom of the screen. If you want to get down on that, we'll get to the free picks in a second. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, MLB picks, your NFL and your Friday college football all posted, Mr. Sean Higgs, on the Twitter universe. Major League Baseball, 190 and 187, 1-1 yesterday, plus a $5 play. Arizona, good call by Tim. Forgot about the
never in doubt
championship, raising the flag there.
No.
Never in doubt winner. 3-run home run.
Nick had Arizona run line.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, never in doubt.
No, easy money, baby. Easy money. 30-55 in the video. Not too shabby. Totals 185 and 138 on the year. Favorites 59 and 33. Not a lot of faves, even though they're hitting 61%. You're not going to find that with me. 471 and 452 plus 3477. 464, 462 plus 1641. Like I've been saying since April, shop around. Folks, you're in a jurisdiction with legal sports betting. You should have at least 4 or 5 different outs. The lines are different. Hello, I got an $1,800 difference here on baseball totals. What's going to happen with college football and NFL and totals and point spreads? Half points do add up. Nothing else to say about that. We're next. All right, so in the chat today, we're going to go Blue Jays run line 165. Now, Gashman's a guy I crush all the time here, right? I'm much like DeGrom. He's not a guy we want to lay runs with. Gashman's another guy with a sub 500 kind of record when we go run line stuff here. But Toronto's kind of taking care of business here the last couple games versus the Blue Jays. And as much as I like McClanahan, I think Kevin Cash already came out and said, hey, not a heavy workload today. Working back in. So what are you going to get? 4 or 5 innings from this cat today? I'm going to go Blue Jays run line, look for the big payday. That's what we do. That's why we have 900 games bet. And that's why with 3 games over 500, we're up 30 plus units because we take plus money. NFL. 85-79 last year in the video. 3-3 to start, minus 70 baby dollars here. It happens. Chiefs tonight. Put it out on the winning free picks, free pick video. And the Chiefs have pretty much run these guys. All right. I know I like Herbert. I think Chargers, maybe the Colts to come out of the AFC. Everybody's going to be high on KC and Buffalo. I get it. Good team, yes. Short week kind of helps. It kind of hurts maybe the Chargers. It doesn't really help Andy Reid. I like Andy Reid with some prep time. That being said, Chiefs have pretty much beat these guys handily. 5 of the last 6. I mean, I think they've won like 13 or 15 or something going back. They've won a chunk of games over them. And one of the losses were like a January 1st or January 2nd game with Chad Henne quarterbacking. So give me the Chiefs tonight. It's 4. If you're looking at something, I guess you kind of lean to the over. Did I bet this game? No. It's not on the site. It's a free pick here, free pick on the channel. That's about it. I'm not running to bet Kansas City today. I like them. Do I got to bet them? Nah, you don't got to bet them today. So, and tomorrow college football, 98-81 last year, 6-10, minus 490. Florida State gets the call here on the video, and that's included in my 3-pack tomorrow there as well. Anyway, so there's that. Everything is on Twitter for the Twitter folks, and we'll get to the chat to see how everybody is doing today. I don't think we really got to touch on nothing really crazy. I mean, I guess the Circa picks will come out later today. You should come out on a Wednesday night. And I'm a little torn on them. Me and Tim were talking about it before the show, where we're looking to go on these games. And it's one thing, games I bet, games in a contest, because games I bet, the lines have moved a little bit. I'd love to say, hey, I bet on Sunday Cincinnati +2, but now they're -8 points. So that's obviously not going to be playing a contest. And contests a lot different than just regular betting. David, how are you today? No, you hit the no-run first inning, St. Louis and Mini. Excellent. I'm looking at San Diego Chargers. Yes, the San Diego Chargers, Dave. Exactly what I'm talking about. Plus the 6. It's up to 6 points. I'm sorry. That's a 6-point game right now? Well, I got to pull that up. I was on college football.
I'm pulling it up now.
I got 4s. I mean, you got
no,
6.
I got 3.5s and 4s.
I mean,
3.5 on one book. 2 books.
If you're going to take a +6, I mean, I guess kind of like,
good luck. Have fun.
Buying points. Michael, good morning. Ray Reddington's in the house. Welcome, Ray. How are you? I picture Minnesota Twins run line, Mets run line, and the Stros run line. So let's start with the Metropolitans. No way they lose again, huh? Folks, we said this yesterday, the Mets. No way they lose. And we're going to run right back to them here versus Brubaker. I understand. It's only a 120 number. It's not terrible on a run line. You think they're going to win. I understand. I'm not going to really jump on you for that. Yesterday, I would have jumped on you more if you took them yesterday, because that was a spot you knew they were going to lose there. Cardinals today, right? 135. No, excuse me. Twins you have here. Minnesota +115 with Bundy on the hill. I actually thought about taking Dylan Lynch here in Kansas City. Maybe an overplay. So, and the Astros rolling along -1. This is a 140 clip here with McCullers on the hill, -$3. I mean, they're rolling. I'd have to do under. I mean, I can't lay 140, Dave. You know this. Savage, I kind of like the under a little bit there. Believe it or not, I kind of like it. Oh boy, I forgot to email Detroit Lenny. Sorry, Lenny. Yeah, I kind of lean to the under.
We're not sorry, Lenny. We're not sorry. He's not sorry at all. Screw you, Lenny.
Yeah. Lock of the day. The Phillips and the Marlins over. The Phillips. The Tony Phillips.
I don't know about the Phillips. I don't know. They're a weird team.
It's just tough doing overs with Miami, because you're asking the other team to do a lot of work.
Yeah,
I mean, I can do it. It's Syndergaard. It's Syndergaard.
And it's Pablo Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez hasn't been good down the stretch, so I could do that 7.5.
I like the over, but I can't like it anymore because you put a lock on it.
Yeah, you put the lock on it, it's automatic loser. Ray, lock Miami over 7.5. See how that goes. Took the Twinkies +130 on a run line. Okay, that's a good little number there, plus the 130. Yeah, they're still looking for that playoff spot. They need a win. How have they done versus Bundy? So they face him. Have they done versus Lynch? I should say. Boy, he's been pitching terrible lately. 6 ERA. Back in April, 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs. May, 5 1/3, 7 hits, 2 runs. Nothing in August. That's it. They've only faced him twice this year. I must have missed them playing him 5 times. Oh no, hold on a second. You know why? Because I'm looking for Kansas City instead of Minnesota. Weesh. So 5-4-0 in April. 3 1/3, 5 hits, 4 earned runs. Then the next start against Minnesota in Mini, 5 1/3, 7 hits, 2 runs. So he got beat up for 4 and 3+, came back with 2 and 5+. Then at Minnesota, 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah. You want to do the +130? I like it there. Jay's been banging Rays lately. Yeah, they have. That's why I threw out the run line. I mean, I'm not really loving the card. I'm not trying to bet, right? We have what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, I got like 14 games. How many college football games I got tomorrow for the weekend? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 college football games.
Hey, we're
So
tied
I don't
with
have
you
to
now.
bet today. Huh?
We're tied with you now.
17.
I will
And
say,
I have,
well, I mean, one of our plays is Nevada money line +$14, but that's not the point.
yeah. No, you don't have to bet. Today's ticket tough. Get the weekly pass. 17 NFL and a dozen NFL. Markel says, no, Ray, I was going to take it. He put the lock on it. It's going over, he says. Brio, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. I almost want to take the Pirates +$2. I mean, the Mets are doing what the Mets do and choking second half season. Pirates won 4 straight. I'm not going to say no to take the Pirates. I understand. But if you want to lay 110 with the Mets, 120, I'm not running to bet either side. Don't have to bet it if I don't want to. My only concern with the Chiefs, that
As
Chargers
a
are in
Mets
3 or 4
fan,
in
I'm not
KC.
even betting the game. So there you go.
Chiefs have beat them 8 straight in LA. Yeah, I'm not worried. Those I take those with what they are. I still like Kansas City. Richie P, welcome. Welcome. Richie, what do you think? We should do should I do a retro wax box today, or should I jump into like an 87 or 88 just total 36 pack of Donruss? Or maybe do a you know what? Maybe I'll do the classic wax. Maybe I'll do I got the classic wax. I got one of these, and I got 2 big vintage repacks to do. How many are in here? How many packs? This is an 18 count of classic wax. Probably do this one today. I'm on the Stros spread and the over and the D-back so far. Why not Stros? 285 money line, 140 on the run line. Over Diamondbacks 9 against Minaya. I almost want to take the Diamondbacks today, Markel. Eric, well, I'm back to Bolts in the under tonight. I like the under. I like the Kansas City where I really kind of went with it. It's gone up a little bit, and I think everybody was kind of like, you know what, Kansas City lose Tyreek Hill, they're not going to be as good, right? Blah blah blah. And Mahomes in September is really good. I mean, him and I think he's thrown every game. He throws 3 touchdowns in September. So again, I did not bet this game. I did not bet it. And this is what I think newer people to betting. Just because the game's on TV, or just because you're a pro or want to be pro or whatever you want to do, degenerate, you don't have to bet the game. I get it, Tiana. How about you wait till the game starts and maybe you do a live bet on something? You know, if you really want to do something, what's a player prop tonight, Tim? What's the Mahomes touchdown? Like over 2.5 or something. What is he?
I don't have my book up. Hold on.
I think Herbert's player total is like 1.5.
Let's see. Pulling it up. Props builder. Computer takes a minute to load. You want touchdowns?
Yeah. What is the
2.5 for Mahomes is -106.
All right.
1.5 for Herbert's -218.
I mean, that's.
But if you go passing touchdowns, you want to take a shot at it. Over 2.5 for. Wow, it only drops over it. So for 2 touchdowns for Herbert's -218. So of course 3 touchdowns is -182. And then 3+ would be +295.
For him to throw 3 touchdowns at -182?
Yeah.
They think he's throwing 4 touchdowns tonight?
Obviously, they think he's throwing more than Mahomes because 3+ for Mahomes is minus 106. What?
Well,
That's
crazy.
weird. That's on my book. That's on an offshore. So let me go check them on.
That's
I'm
crazy.
on. Hold on. We're looking for Herbert. Let's look at his
Yeah.
actual numbers.
Look at
So
Ray. Ray's talking about NHL preseason next week. Cards
yeah,
team
no, that's
total
not happening.
over. I could do that. I can't believe that. That's a crazy number there, Tim. That's nuts.
Now check on other legal books. I was on BOL, so I don't know. So that could be a weird line. That could be fixed later.
Yeah. Team total over against Chase Anderson. Sure. Kansas City over 3.5. Their team total against Bundy. As pointed out earlier, Bundy off his bad start. How about an over in that game? Obviously Lynch has been hit and they got the Bundy. The problem with that, Minnesota's got a lot of guys still out, right? They still got a lot of guys banged up. Trust the process, he says. Do you think Mike Williams steps up a game that Keenan Allen? I hope he could. I think I have Mike Williams on one of my fantasy teams. I think I have it in the Picks and Parlays league. I think I have Mike Williams. Maybe not. I don't know. I gotta check my teams. He should. He should step up. Chargers, little doggy on a Thursday. I'm not gonna say never say no to a doggy. I'm on the opposite side. I did not bet it though. Again, newer folks to the chat. I tell you if I got the game. This game I'm just putting out here because I kind of like it. It is what it is. That's that. Did not bet it. And yep, I'm a pro kind of better, long time sites and stuff. Doesn't mean I'm gonna bet a game because it's on TV. I'm not betting the 1 o'clock White Sox makeup game tomorrow. Minnesota Twins are playing Cleveland. I'm not running a jump into this game. Twinkies run line, sure. I mean, it's just a big number. I can't lay those kind of money lines. You know that. So 170 takes out the running. Mahomes rushing yards over 17.5. Interesting. Think he's going to break away, huh? I don't know, man. I think we got Bosa's playing, right? Mac, they kind of rein him in, maybe. I don't know. Lex, you know how we do. A lot of class here. A lot of class. Call me when you have no class. I took him over 50 receiving yards and melds for 60 receiving yards. He should get over 50. I mean, I like Herbert. I do. Jose Ramirez, total base and a homer prop. 400 this week, 10-6 with 4 homers. I do it. I like, Mike, you know me. I said Ramirez should be a MVP kind of talk guy every year. He plays in Cleveland. No one knows him. The guy puts up numbers. Kelsey over receiving yards, 60. Okay. I'm like, Melds. Who likes Melds? That should be good, Kelsey. Guy's always good for a 90 clip. Why are you repeating yourself, Lex? Come on. You like the Rays too? No, don't like the Rays today. I got the Jays run line. I'm going on McClanahan for like 4 or 5 innings, and the Jays, they're kind of hitting a little groove here the last couple of days. So, you know me. I'm not going. Look at these lines today: 260, 285, 170, 280, 170 on the road. So that leaves me with the Phillies, Tampa, Toronto, Miami. So I could lay 130, or I could go for a 65. I'll go with the big money. Yeah, A&M this week, kind of like the under, Reggie. Kind of like the under. I would have liked Miami better if A&M won last week, like 30-10 or something, and took care of business. Forget it. There won't be looking to overlook a Miami team. But Miami, how about 1-6 straight up in ATS first ranked teams the last 7? All right. Their only win was against Louisville COVID. I think who posted this? I think it was Chris Felica posted it. Only win. They're 1-6 straight up ATS. 2020 COVID Louisville, who was ranked, and Louisville finished 4-7 that year. So I'm a Kane guy. They kind of struggled a little bit last week for Southern Miss, and now you have A&M. Although I don't like the coach. Talent wise, yeah, they bring in a lot of guys. The dude ran FSU into the ground. He's doing it here. How don't you have a quarterback? How don't you have a quarterback at Texas? My son's high school team, they're averaging 68 points a game. You could find a quarterback at Texas. I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, how? Anyway, so under this Miami game, they're going to run the ball, lead the clock. Give me the under. Give me the under. I think I might go first 5 with the Diamondbacks. I like it. Yeah, Manaea's been terrible. And I like Manaea. I was like, yo, let's Cy Young this puppy up. He's going to be a little back in rotation. Darvish, Musgrove, still. He'll be the back the 4th spot, facing bad pitchers. Like Kopech, I'm thinking, here we go. We got a nice 17-7 year coming on deck with a team that's going to win 90-something games. Yeah. Terrible. Said it twice because there's twice as much class. I like it. Nevada plus 14 stacks. Not gonna win on.
Yeah, I mean Nevada. Sorry, Iowa is a 23-point favorite. That's a whole 10 safeties and a field goal. They've scored 14 points all year. This was one of the easiest plays. And then you get Nevada off of a loss versus, yeah, you got to write the powerhouse of incarnate word.
I got the under in that Nevada game, 42.
Yeah. That game finishes 7-3. Like, it's another one of those ugly games.
It's like when that came out, I was telling somebody, I think it was Tooch, was like, you got to grab the under. They're terrible. I'm like, yeah, I mean, Nevada gave up like 50 to Incarnate Wood or whatever, right? 45 to the word?
They gave up a lot. They gave up a lot.
But I just grabbed it on principle. I'm like, you know what? 7, I'm going under.
But to be fair, and we'll show it off. We did put up Nevada money line. Sprinkle, do not go crazy. It's up on the site. We're gonna take some shots at some stupid dogs. It happens. Hey, we hit one of those all of a sudden because that's a 7:30 game. But all of a sudden, you go look at the thing, and we're sitting for Saturday, sitting at like 10-10, up 10 units. It's like, what the hell did they do?
Yeah, that's a nice little steal on the leaderboard. Juice up the number.
The only problem is, and Craig needs to fix it, they don't show the leaderboard for this year.
Yeah.
With NFL and with college football. It's going from last year too. Yeah. So it's like fix the leaderboard so people can see.
Yeah, no, it's I see that too. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? I'm like, how am I thought I was 10, and then I gotta go look see what my record is in NFL, And the bad spot about that is that people think like you're lying, like, oh, the leaderboard's it's backed
Craig,
up.
update them, please.
No.
Please. Thank you.
A's team total under. Let's go to some Major League Baseball. So big dog Caprillion on the hill for them, and now you have McCullers looks pretty good. I kind of like the under in that game anyway, Dave. Just a total side on the game, I kind of like the under. Colors definitely better than he looked when I saw him wear the Space Cowboys. Speaking of Space Cowboys, Saturday I'm going to go to the game, Tim. And I think they have I don't know who's pitching, but it's a Framber, a bobblehead. It's a mariachi bobblehead. I think he comes with a sombrero and a little chihuahua on the bobblehead.
That is awesome.
Yes. So I'm like, I'm going to go. And my wife's like, I said, I'll take Lily. She's like, you take Dan? I'm like, I don't know, probably not. She's like, why don't you? And he's sitting there next to us, not answering, not saying nothing. I'm like, we're going to go at 4:30. The game's at 6. We'll get there at 5. I want to get in early, get my bobblehead. She's going to have a burger, and then we're going to leave. We'll stay for an hour. We're going to watch a game. Get our bobbleheads and get out of there. Beat the traffic. That's what we did for the Astro game.
What I do. I like going to the games and watching the games, but, whatever.
Yeah, but she's that's it. Every time we go to stay at a game, it's like extra innings. It's like they're like slugfest. It's like 4-4 in the 3rd inning. Then it's like 8-6 in like the 5th. And then it's like the extra inning game. Like the first game she went to was like a 13-inning game. It's crazy. Got home like 2 a.m.
That sounds like a great night.
Yeah. 100. Even at midnight, it's 100% humidity.
I understand that.
I'm with you on Casey. I got him for the chat here, Dave. Indians and the White Sox. The White Sox are talking a little trash here, and Gaddis is called up. He's a youngster. I don't know. I don't know with this one. I thought about taking Cleveland as a dog because the White Sox are running their mouths. Elvis Andrus like, hey, we're going to beat them. Cleveland chokes. So that, I'm going to lean towards the Tribe on that one. Goldie Ribby, yes. You saw my lock of the weekend pick in the NFL. Did I go over that? Which one was that? Seattle. That was Seattle Monday night. If that was the Seattle game that you posted, I was with you on Seattle. Anthony, what do you got here? 6-point tees, Chargers under. Yes. You can hear the battery blast out of the Stranger Things poster. Yeah, right. The old piggyback. That's a pretty cool picture, right? On Twitter. Go to Twitter, folks. You'll see the Stranger Things piggyback poster. That's pretty cool. Got to put it up in the kids' game room up there. My son's like, oh, can we get he wants a burn notice one. I got to find a good burn notice poster. Because when we do the cards, I always save, again, on like the regular Sean Higgs channel, I used to do videos, and I'll put up like NBA, college hoops preview, stuff like that, but I'll do some baseball cards. And Chuck Finley, I always pull the Chuck Finley cards out because he's Sam Axe. So I have a stack of Chuck Finleys. That's his alias, Chuck Finley. I don't know. I think it's funny. Look at this photo. Look at this one of Chuck Finley. He's got the collar popped here. 90s Chuck Finley. Anyway, burn notice. Hilarious show. I love it. Cubs money line last night. Mets can't lose again. Right? Pound it. And we said that. We were texting about it.
Pain. Just pain.
Man, I didn't really want to bring it up, but I have to in some spots. Man, if they lose again today, Tim, oh my goodness. The sky is falling. Here comes Chicken Little comes running out. Rays, Michael. I'm going with the big money payday on Toronto with McClanahan in a limited outing. Marlins, when I go first five, I can't say no with Syndergaard. Not loving Syndergaard. Sox over, yes, because they're talking a lot of smack over there. So I'll go over with you. Twinkies run line, I get it, plus money. Arizona money line, yes. Probably maybe do a little over that game too. Arizona. Mets run line, tough to do that. I understand, right? They got to win. They're still a 95 win team. You think you take them? It's a minus 115, 120, sure. Houston under, yes. Florida, South Florida. I like the Gators here. We have them in the Tuesday teaser. I bought it down a little bit. They're off two tough games, obviously, right? And they have Tennessee on deck. South Florida is terrible. Terrible. They were down to Howard. So I will go Florida teaser. I didn't take the minus the 24. I'm thinking about it. Maybe a first half play. Yeah, over 2.5. I do the over 2.5. I can't believe the Herbert over 2.5 is still minus like $2. That's insane. It's got to be wrong. WNBA, Michael.
This is and Higgs, don't be sad. Don't be sad.
All right.
This may be the last WNBA game of the season.
That's it, huh?
If the Aces win, they sweep and they win the championship. And Vegas will win something. Because, their other teams don't.
I'll take the under as well. Canes, yes. Go under that game. I think they're going to run it. A&M offense stagnant. It's been stagnant. Just can't get any quarterback play. Old Dom money line plus 650. I do the same. You got to sometimes take money lines. That's how about a little Old Dom money line versus Virginia on Saturday? Might be worth a shot. Chargers plus the 6. Yeah, I mean, plus 6 is a good number. I mean, everybody else got 4s, so you got a good number there. Yeah, 7.5, 13, back down here. And here's the Nebraska thing. Do they have that, yay, we're going to kick off, got rid of Frost. They lost so many close games before. Do they finally get over the hump here? I mean, we got to remember Oklahoma's busted in a new coach themselves as well. It's a tricky one for me. I mean, I'm not looking to do anything here. You don't got to bet it. I believe the defense gets a score and a ton of pressure on Mahomes. Prop bet, I like Khalil Mack over 3/4 of a sack. They can't get half sacks. They need a whole sack, huh? I will go sacks with you. Simply because Mahomes, here's the problem with that. Because if they look like he's taken off, they might use it as a rush attempt. I still like both. I still like those numbers, Cody. I still like it, though. No lock of the weekend. The Giants-Panthers over. I could do that. That's why I kind of like the Jets over. So you know what? Same kind of thinking. No one's really giving them a over. You automatically think you got two bad teams. It's going to be low scoring. So I'll ride you with that, Ray. Chiefs, Aces, Phillies, money lines. Philly money line, huh? Oh, they're only 125 today. All right, that's not bad. Sure. Win the game, Phillies. You want some playoff hopes? Win. Because he's only going to go maybe, 5 innings? He's on a pitch count off the IL. That's why. I mean, even if the guy throws, I think he's going to throw 5 pitches an inning. Is he going to go 8 innings? I mean, if they sit there and let him throw, he's going to be out by the 4th or 5th. That's why. I don't like guys off the IL, and especially when the coach says he'll be limited tonight. Why am I running to bet that game? Or that player, I should say. I'll go to the other side and take a plus 165 big money. Astros winning. Mr. Nika going out on a limb today. Astros win. That's $3 faves. I killed last week on Barkley over 80 rushing yards. They're going to feed him, Cody. Twins team total over. Yes. And KC. We got KC in the chat, Mr. Nika. And welcome on in, Mr. Nika. Good to see you. When is Fried going to pitch for the Braves? That dude makes me money. Yeah, he's pretty solid, Max Fried. Chargers had one good game, which was really Raiders selling. Yeah. The Raiders got some line problems. Now, I got them at 2.5 early. At 6, I might come back and take some Arizona here. That's that number, especially, right? You see them get demolished at home. No one's giving them a shot. 6? Way too much. That might be a circle play. Ashley's in the house. How are you? My soccer guru. Hope you're doing well. Here we go. Serio Immobile to score anytime for Lazio, plus 105. Here we go. Thank you for some soccer. Good to see you, Ashley. Hope you're having a nice year. I appreciate you stopping by. Old school Ashley. Aces winning. Line is short. Yes. Our resident WNBA champion says take the Aces.
It looks short because they're in Connecticut. They're not in Vegas anymore, so it's not going to be a 4.5, 5.5 point spread. It's going to be a pick 'em. So yeah, may look short.
There you go. And we got to say hello to Ashley. Danella to score anytime for Feyenoord. I got to write these down to see how they do. Because I'm going to I'll put $1 on these guys. Serio Immobile. Anytime. Lazio. And Danilo. Anytime. Feyenoord. For Lazio, team total over. Lazio team total over 1.5. That's what Ray's got. Ray likes his soccer, folks. So newer folks, wherever you're watching, Ashley is our resident soccer queen. She knows her soccer. Ray knows his soccer. So I don't pretend to know soccer. I don't pretend to know tennis. Sure as heck don't know WNBA, nor MMA, UCF stuff. Regular sports, I got you covered. I can't find my mouse. Here we go. I pulled the trigger. Mahomes TD pass over. Plus 105. Goldie Ribby. White Sox team total over. And $9 par. Get it. Get it. I think we see an over in that White Sox game, right? Weird travel spot. And that would be my least favorite, just because it's a random afternoon game, and then they're on the road again. Aces as a dog, Tim, in Canada.
Yeah, they're 1.5 point dogs. That's why their money line's like even money plus 105.
All right. I thought yeah, it was plus 115. You're right. I like it, Raymond. Nice price on Lazio money line and over the 1.5. He says, thank you. International crime lord. Ray, when you're flying on your private jets, you ever get to the islands out there to see Ashley? Go over your soccer notes. You could just bribe officials. So, Jay's run line, going for the big payday. McClanahan on the short leash, coming off the injured list. Chiefs, a game I did not bet. I like the Chiefs for the chat. That's it, folks. I'm not betting the game. I don't have to bet the game. You don't have to bet the game. That's just the way life is. There's games, you don't have to bet them all. Little friendly advice. Ban Higgy for soccer. It's not that I hate soccer. I just don't know soccer. I was a fullback when I played soccer. Protected my little wings and centers. I'd level people when they came into my zone. That's what I did. Sorry, I don't know my soccer. And for the soccer, really, and I've said this before with soccer and then like tennis stuff, golf. Soccer is a lot of European league kind of stuff. I don't speak the language. I think there's an edge. One, I don't know where to look. Two, I don't speak the language. I mean, these are so many different leagues over there. I don't know. And honestly, it's tough winning across just basketball, football, and baseball. And when NBA comes, NBA takes a backseat till April or May, right? You know this from being in the chat. We put a game out here, team in a back-to-back off a blowout, gets smacked around. I'm going to stick to my college hoops. We have NFL and college football. We have baseball. I joke knocking soccer or golf or UCF, WNBA, because I don't do it. You can make money. Like I said, parlays,
it's
teasers,
UFC, not UCF. UCF is Central Florida. UFC is the ultimate fighting
UFC,
championship.
MMA again. I don't pretend. Horse racing.
Just want to make sure you corrected that one because we're not talking about Central Florida.
Listen, people have been here enough. They know I don't try to pretend and talk about things I don't know about. I try to stick to where I make money for 25 years. So, soccer is money. I'm sure it is. And listen, Nerfies and all this stuff, things you can make money doing a lot of stuff. It's there. You could look. It's just not something. My plate is full. And it's a big plate. I'm a big cat. Love UFC, says Ray. Again, UFC, I've seen way too many questionable, fixed kind of looking things with these judges to want to put my money on it. So no, thank you. I mean, and again, I'm following on Twitter people who follow and know the stuff, and you see their scorecards, and then people go crazy on there. And like anything, I'm going to take the sportsbook odds over a pollster's odds. I'm going to take people who actually know the fight themselves over a bunch of judges who are getting paid to be there. I'm going to go off of, and yeah, you're going to have people, all the Broncos people, oh my goodness, terrible, terrible, terrible. All the Seattle people happy as a clam on Monday. You're going to have both takes, but bad things like that, you see the takes all over the place. That's it. I just can't get into UFC. Phillies or Marlins today. Trying to add one more pick to my parlay. Good. I mean, you got to. I say you got to take the Phils just because they got to keep winning, right? I mean, how do you not take teams to win? But why do you got to add another one? You got Blue Jays in here, Cardinals, and the Twins. You got to do 4? You don't have to do 4. You got 3 already. And I'd hate to tell you a game to put in a 4-teamer that I didn't bet, and you go 3-1 on that game. That'd make me feel like crap, Cody. I don't want to do that. Gracious coming in. Mini and KC, I like probably over KC Mini would be 1. Lean Mini run line. I don't want to lay 170. And the White Sox game, probably an over. Again, this is a tough one, though. I like Cleveland just based on White Sox doing a lot of talking. It's a weird spot, though. Why bet this game? This is a stand. This is a let's play at 1 o'clock because tomorrow I'll tell you where the White Sox are playing tomorrow because they're not playing in Cleveland because the Twins are playing in Cleveland. The White Sox. Where are they?
Detroit.
I don't know what that means. Detroit. So they're in Detroit tomorrow night. So, yeah, I'm not looking to. I mean, that's a game I don't want anything to do with. We've seen some of these games, and we thought maybe you got an edge towards an over or to this and that based on the traveling spot, or it's going to be a let's get out of here, take an under. Right? We've seen a few of these games like this year. I think the Orioles had one. I know the Yankees and the Astros had one. No, thank you. No, thank you. Big X is in the house. Welcome. We're coming up to the freeze time, so I'm just going to get ready to scoot out of here. Tim will take over. Let me put the banner up for Allie coming up next. Morning Wood. Any contest today, Tim? What's going on Morning Wood? You on Morning Wood today?
No, I was on there yesterday. I'm still in last Woody standing. I had Arizona yesterday, so
there you go.
I'm still in it. Let's do this. I'll have the aces plus the points today.
Good winner there. Yeah, I got to do the power hour, the power half hour, should call it. Those early games kill me. Again, I say this, and I don't care. People will be like, "Yo, you say the same things all the time." Why? You don't have to bet the game. I'll keep saying it. You don't got to bet it, folks. I understand. You got itchy fingers. You want to hit that button on your phone. Why? I got 2 teams battling for first place. One team said the other team's going to choke. I mean, that should be an autoplay on the Indians as a dog at home. You know, I mean, you really got to bet it? You really got to bet that game today? Tell me one thing about the Cleveland pitcher, besides the fact you never heard of him because he's a youngster.
Doesn't he have like a 7 ERA in AAA? Which means he's going to throw a gem today.
I'm going to play 1246 straight in box tonight. There you go. Lottery that up, baby. Let me know if that hits, Gracious. Will the Pirates keep the win streak alive against the Mets? Why wouldn't you want to take the Pirates here? Plus $2. No respect, because Mets can't lose again. How are they going to lose? They're the Mets. They're in first place. Cookie Carrasco. They can't lose a Cookie. Is the Cookie going to crumble? If you want to take the Mets run line, fine. Cause at 260, no. Do you want to take the Pirates plus 220 because they won a few in a row? Sure. What's the run line on that? Is that a reasonable plus a run and a half for the Pirates? I mean, if it's a 110 or 115 or
even money plus 105.
Why not do that? I mean, Mets win this what 3-2? How are you betting the Mets to score runs?
I'm not.
At this point, they might be pressing. At this point, they might feel the choke coming on and be like, "Wow, these guys could really go 7-17 down a stretch and totally collapse."
There's the freeze. No, I'm not betting the Mets today. Now, should they come out and absolutely crush this game? They should. It's JD Brubaker on the other side, but the Mets just have not been scoring lately. So, no, I can't trust them right now. It's just – but would I bet the Pirates? No, I would not. Cookie has been – I mean, he had, 1 start since coming back from injury? 2 starts, and one of them he got hammered. First start out against Washington, he got hammered. 1 run, 6 hits in 2 innings. Last start, 1 earned run, 4 hits in 6 innings. So, I don't know. I can't back him though. I can't back him. He's going good, but he froze. So, we'll see. We'll see. Here's Higgs plays for today. He's taking the Chiefs. I don't mind it. He's taking the Blue Jays. It's fine. Did you miss the freeze? Yep. Watching fine in YouTube. There you go. There you go. But we're gonna wrap it up for today. We'll be back tomorrow for midday money again. For you are coming back. Okay.
With StreamYard, man. It's StreamYard 100% of the time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm watching on YouTube. I got a phone. Nothing's no problem. Nah, StreamYard. Look at this. Tony K's got jokes. Now, like I was saying, I kicked the Mets back in, but I don't just do it because you're a Met fan. I do it to the Yanks too. But how do you bet on a team that's not winning right now? You can't.
You can't.
And they're a team, because I see the Yanks do it too, because they're 8-18 or whatever they are down there. Can you see them choking here? Like, now the pressure's on them. I can. I mean, Lindor.
I think it's better that it's going through. I think it's better that it's going now instead of in about 2 weeks when we're going into playoffs, because all of a sudden they could flip a switch tomorrow, and then they got 19 games left and go 13-6 the rest of the season, get on a hot streak, and then go right into the playoffs. So I think it's better that it's happening now than happening in a week when we end up having to face in like 2 weeks when we have to face Atlanta. Like that, I think it's better that it's happening now than it's happening in a couple of weeks, right when we're getting up to playoffs, because they still have time to turn it around. They still control their own destiny. If they could start winning, they could start spreading themselves out. Because yes, we always mention the easy schedule. I don't really think that matters anymore. The Atlanta Braves still get 7 games against the Phillies, which is going to be an absolute dogfight. So we'll see how that goes. But this is still this division's up for grabs still.
Say you go 3-3 in this road trip to Milwaukee and Oakland. You're a little concerned?
It depends on how Atlanta does. For me as well, but I because you gotta keep Atlanta still has got they got Philly up next.
Yeah,
Atlanta could easily get swept by Philly. Let's be honest.
Well, they're home Philly, home Nats, and then at Philly and at Nats.
Yeah, the Nats are going to be sweeps, or should be sweeps for Atlanta. Phillies could be a lot of trouble for them because that's good. Phillies are fighting to make the playoffs in general.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But I think Phillies could be a big obstacle for the Braves. And then the Mets this season's not over until the last weekend of the year because the Mets are in Atlanta the final weekend. Obviously, there's the 3-game series. I think the Mets get the Nationals to end the year or whatever, and the Atlanta Braves get the Marlins or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I believe it's the 29th, 30th, and 31st, or 30th, 31st, and 1st, or whatever it is. Mets in Atlanta. Mets got Bassett, DeGrom, and Scherzer lined up for it. That's going to be the series that determines everything. So until that series, I cannot consider either team a favorite to win the division.
Yeah, that NL is a dogfight over there with Philly, San Diego, and Milwaukee,
which is fantastic. And I would want nothing more than in the playoffs if the Mets win the division, for Atlanta to face Philly. I would love to see Philly win, like completely just take out Atlanta out of the picture altogether. I would love to see the Mets face off against the Phillies in the NLCS. That would be like the best case scenario.
Oh, the NLCS for you? Yeah, all right. So you guys can get the World Series? Yeah, of course that's great. You guys face the Phillies.
Oh yeah, that'd be ideal. But we'll see how it goes. I would really like to see, I would like to see the Phillies get the 6th seed in the East, hopefully beat St. Louis, and then we get them in the DS. I want to face Philadelphia in the playoffs out of all the teams there, just because I feel like the most dangerous team minus the top 2 would be Milwaukee if they get in. And the only reason why I say that is Milwaukee's the only team other than the Mets and the Dodgers in the National League that have a over 500 record against winning teams.
Yeah.
Milwaukee would be lucky. They don't have to face the Cubs and the Reds and the teams that give them a problem.
Yeah, where they choke with the bad teams.
Yeah, because they Brewers play good against good teams and then struggle against the Cubs. I mean, the Mets just got. Yeah, I got that, but the Cubs are a determined team right now. They have 5 rookies in their lineup that are all trying to make a major league team next year.
Wait till they get Judge next year.
Oh God, that's not happening.
Mets and Yanks choke in playoffs. Yeah, they do.
Yanks, yes. I don't. Well, we'll see. I'm a Mets fan, so I don't want to see that.
The Yanks choke in playoffs because they don't have good pitching. They every other team comes in with flamethrowers. Yanks got guys who come in and want to paint the edges, throwing 84 miles an hour, and their whole team's a bunch of strikeout guys, so they can't hit the ball. They don't know how to bunt. They can't advance runners.
I feel like the Mets are built for playoffs this year.
Listen, it doesn't matter. Bat Judge cleanoff in the cleanup spot. He's still bat leadoff because the top of the lineup goes 0-3 and he leads off an inning. I mean, you bat leadoff once. You bat leadoff once to start the game. And with him on the hill,
I wouldn't be surprised in the playoffs if the teams take the strategy of, you know what, let's just walk Judge every at bat.
Walk him. You're going to walk him, and then LeMahieu's going to get up there with his 260 average and bounce to a double play.
Exactly. If I was the coach, I don't know why you're not doing it now. Give him the Barry Bonds treatment. Walk him every single freaking at bat. Walk him with the bases loaded. Like, why? Why wouldn't you?
Great second half for the Phillies. Harper's back. I said about the Phils, I thought they'd go out at the trade deadline. They're going to have to make a move or to trade everybody, right? Because they spent money in the offseason.
Yeah.
Could they use another pitcher? I mean, Syndergaard, I kind of like it because they just bring kind of like a veteran kind of guy, him and Robertson.
Syndergaard's got postseason experience.
You know, and at that you just need 5 innings. Hopefully that the bullpen comes around. They've always had bullpen problems, but again, any team needs the teams that win. You always get some kind of guys out of the blue. We talk about the Angels pitching staff. Like, okay, you got Ohtani, Trout, and Rendon, 2 of the 4 highest paid players in baseball, 2 of the top 3 highest paid players in baseball. You can't win a game because you can't find a pitcher. Phillies find some bullpen. The bats are there, even though guys having down years, right? Real Muto might be a 2020 guy this year, believe it or not. You know,
yeah, he's been playing better as of late.
He's gotten better. You know, Castellanos,
I like Muto. He's a solid piece.
Brom, Hoskins, they got good guys.
Hoskins is fantastic. J Rock, aren't you like a Yankee fan? Stay in the AL. Shoot. Bye. Goodbye.
All right, let's wrap this up. Allie Burns up next. Where's the Allie Burns? No, that's not it. That's like, subscribe. Next up, Allie Burns. Coming up. We're out of here. Blue Jays run line. Chiefs. Again, 2 games I did not bet. I didn't bet these games. It's a week's schedule. Week slate. I don't really love anything. It is what it is. But they're here for the video. Thanks for watching. We're going to get on out of here. Oh, we got extra comment. Let's see what the last 2 comments are. Got rid of Gardy. Oh, Girardi. I thought you were talking about, Girardi, yeah. I talking about Gardy, talking about the Yankees. Yeah. Joe Girardi. Terrible. Trevor's coming in late with his Tyson prop. Have a good Thursday.